what's going on? Welcome to another Mahalo Halo and then some. I'm your host, Toni Rose, and guess who's back? My girl.
It's your girl, MC Lepa Leps, and me and Toni Rose, we're coming at you with big love all the way from the 702. Just me and you today, honey.
Yes. Welcome back.
Let's go.
We needed this.
We need this today.
With Thanksgiving coming up, we are just very blessed to be back in the same room because the Lord knows that this week has been a lot of goings-ons.
Yes.
Right?
Lots of goings-ons.
And with our family, it's just, we have to balance and we have to maintain the composure of being a mama, and an entrepreneur and a busy talent. We have to make sure we're centered and we're grounded. So how was your week?
Oh my goodness. How was my week? Let me count the ways. Okay, let me count the ways, honey. But I think, yes, of course, there's just been so much in this season. A lot of great things in this season. Right. But at the same time, too, a lot of challenges and even heartbreaks during this season. Yeah. But for me, this week has definitely had its challenges so far. But as we enter in, the one thing that came to my mind as we were coming in and we're talking about today, the first thing, I'm just so grateful for you, sis. I really am. Likewise. For those of you guys who don't know, I literally met Toni in September. And you would think that we've known each other for like all our lives. But we only met in September. And from that time until now, so much has gone on, good and challenging. Bad and great, but overall, God has been definitely so good. So that's what I can say about as far as this week. No matter what, like you said, the balance of having the whole mama, whether you have businesses and doing all these other things, but at the same time too, sometimes, girl, we could have like
we need to be still sometimes.
Yeah, and be like, I'm just gonna sit here in my corner and just chew on my fingers.
On your press-on nails. Guess what, guys? We did press-on nails.
That's right, guys.
How exciting.
Right, this is my first. Shout out to CVS and Walgreens and all those other places that sell them.
Go ahead, Walmart.
if you need to get your nails done,
you let us know.
Because
we can hook you up.
Yes, we can.
We just need a nail file. Bring your own.
That's right. Yes. And we have it for you.
So, and with that as a segue, we still need to make sure that we have our self-care intact and we are still bringing it back to the importance of maintaining our peace. Yeah. And, it's important to take care of others. Yeah. But like we've discussed, we really need to make sure that we are taken care of spiritually, emotionally, physically, so that we can pour from a full cup.
Yeah, this is true. Because like on the airplanes, you know how they say, if the oxygen mask comes down, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you put it on your child. And you would think, oh my gosh, my child goes first. But we need to be good in order for us to be good to others. We need to love on ourselves a little bit. Not selfishly, but love on ourselves, take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others better in the best way that we can.
And I think in our culture, it's so, we're often given that responsibility, especially as the eldest women or the eldest girls, to, take care of everybody and make sure everybody eats first and everybody is well cared for before our needs. And I think now in time, we need to be able to revert back to hey, what about me? What about me? My heart?
I need love. I need love. I need
love. But anyway, so our story time goes, you went to California this past week. So if you don't mind sharing a little bit of your experience. I know Thanksgiving is coming up, so we want to touch a little bit about how, family get-togethers and traditions and the different dynamics of seeing your family even after COVID, all this stuff, right? We're reuniting and we're being able to come back into the same room and spend time with our loved ones. But how was that for you? Because it was a different circumstance.
Yeah, unfortunately, so it's my little cousin. She's more like my little sister. She went home to be with the Lord. She passed away. It was very sudden. It was unfortunate. We went down to celebrate her life, to honor her life, and to gather with the family once again. Of course, it's been a while since we've all gathered together. So you have it's that familiar yet not familiar because there's been some distance. But then, all in all, what brought my heart a lot of joy was to see my nephews and my nieces and my children, just to see that bond. And it reminds me of when we were younger and how we bonded, like we bonded together, and how our cousins, we go behind the house, or we would all eat food and gather and just eat together and spend time together. I think now in this season, time is precious to stay connected even more so than before, to check in on each other, to really be real with each other and say, hey, I know it's a thing. We want to make sure we give our best, we present our best, but and there are times where we just have to be like, wait a minute.
Right.
I need help. I need prayer. Yeah. I need you to, and it's not like feel sorry for me. It's more like hold my hand. Yeah. Let's walk this life together. And that was what I felt was really a good connection with my siblings and my nieces and nephews, as well as some of our other family members that we got together with. It was just a time of honoring. She was very young, so you have questions why things happen in our lives. We don't know why, but we could turn around and yet share with our younger ones, like, hey, no matter what happens, God first, family always. We love our family, and so we did do that and came back stronger. I still have 2 of them left in California. They're like, Mom, peace, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And some were like, don't you want to spend Thanksgiving together? And I said, hey, Thanksgiving is every day for my family. Absolutely. And so I'm really thankful for family, and family that is blood and family that is not blood, that feels like blood.
And I love. I was watching a lot of your posts. You guys just are such a big family. You guys, there's so many of you guys. Yeah. But when you came together in unison, you guys sang songs and were able to celebrate your cousin's life in that sense, and without having to really communicate, but through the words of the song and the emotions and just being in the same room. So I'm glad you're back safe, and I'm glad that you were able to celebrate with your family. And although you are missing 2 kids in California, they'll be back soon to reunite. So just glad you're back. Feels good, right?
It does feel good. When unfortunate things happen, like, it really hits home, as she was the first female close cousin to me and my family. And it's more so not asking God for healing, but more so asking God to help us press on and move forward. And as we enter this Thanksgiving, it just makes my heart just more so thankful for those who we love, even those who may not agree with us and may not be in the same accord. We're still thankful that we're alive. We're still thankful that every day we can move on, and because why waste your energy and time on negativity and all that stuff when we have so much more we can accomplish in the good.
And I think, with some time spent apart from family or distant family, when you come back, it's like, oh, well, why is there a rift? Especially with the holidays coming up. I think it's, we want to touch on this because it's natural. Everybody has a family, whether it's a gripe or a falling out or just like that very uncomfortable season where people aren't getting along or whatever, but you still have to share the room. You still have to eat the same food because you're sharing, you're breaking bread together. So it's just a matter of not swallowing your pride, but just being present and really, reconnecting and remembering the person as they were before you had that gripe with them or that issue or the problem, right? And I find myself doing this as well, where it's like, well, as the oldest of, a village.
You have a tribe of your own.
You have a tribe, and then I have my baby tribe, and then a bigger tribe, and then your chosen tribe. So it's really important to, I guess, be present in the room and just feel the room and really reconnect with those that you may have a little bit falling out with, just because you don't know what season they're in. They may have grown and evolved, as we all do as people. So it's just important to get back to the importance of the Thanksgiving, whether you believe in the Thanksgiving as the tradition or just an everyday Thanksgiving. I think it's really important to just reconnect with your loved ones, and
it is true.
So any traditions that families have? Because I know, for Thanksgiving, it's very generic for us. So do you have anything that you guys usually do?
Oh, I don't think it's generic for you guys. Come on, girl.
Well, the food is involved.
I think the Filipino, anything of the Polynesian or Pacific Islander, I should say, community. involves, of course, we have the standard, turkey, ham, Thanksgiving stuffing, green bean casserole, and also, and then you're like, bam, then you have the Samoan traditions where we have seafood, we have, all kinds of kalo, pisupo, chop suey. I know you have panse, I know you have lumpia, I know that you guys have chicken adobo. I know.
Yes,
I know that. And I don't even know if you guys will even have balut.
Oh, you know what's funny? I have one balut sitting in my kitchen right now because my mom.
And you could leave it there.
Yeah, we can leave that there.
No, you're gonna eat that.
I'm not gonna eat that. I used to eat it when I was little. Now I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want to eat that.
You see, I mean, there are things that I cannot cross over the ocean.
The traditions.
I mean, like there are some things, like even for like seafood, like that's like that sea urchin. Some people are like, and I'm just, you like that?
My
Girl,
dad
can't cross
introduced
it.
me. Yeah,
I can't cross that river. Can't cross that river.
Well, it's in the ocean.
I know. Stay in the ocean. You know what I mean? But some people are like, no, and but there are some things that even I know my husband. He has there are some things in Samoa that are like there's this like this green, like they look like worms,
like
and
kelp.
It looks like worms.
Eel.
They're like worms.
Ooh.
Like it's like sea something. I forgot.
Oh, sea slugs.
No, they're like worms, girl. They're like, it look like spaghetti, but it's not spaghetti.
Oh, you see my nostril flare?
it's like, and he'd be eating stuff, and I'd be like, oh wow, that good for you, honey.
What that is?
Yeah. I'm from America. I'm from America.
American.
Yeah, I'm American.
No, I know. And, in the Filipino tradition, I think, we're so used to having come over here and then we adopt the turkey and the stuffing and the gravy and all that stuff.
Same with us.
But, I'm very, very practical with my meals. I like a good meal that is not going to take forever to prepare unless somebody else is preparing it. Fantastic. I'll come over and I'll bring like a charcuterie board.
You know what I mean? I'll bring my stomach.
Right. I'll bring my appetite.
I'll bring my smile.
Right. And our jokes.
And our jokes.
They may not be funny, but you're going to laugh anyway. No.
You're going to love me. Okay.
You're going to love us.
Yes. You're going to love us.
But, I think as we have moved here in Las Vegas, we our family kind of shrunk as far as like the numbers. But we have some family that came over this week and will be coming over this weekend. So, we'll probably do a honey baked ham or something, some stuffing. But, we'll do the Filipino, dishes. Rice has to be involved, of course.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Absolutely. And, number one on the list.
Yes, number one. And if it's not the right rice, well, I don't know. We're just going to have to shut it down.
I know, right? But I know there are other people out there, Toni, in the radio, out there that love all kinds of rice.
Right.
But we are in particular...
Specific
kind, certain kind, small kind, but specific kind of rice.
So, the traditions, I think, just family get-togethers.
Yeah.
We love to sing, too. We love to dance, then eat again. Perhaps, go back for thirds, fourth. But, I'm looking forward to getting together. I think my sister will be coming into town with my nephews. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law were in town too. So it's been a good gathering so far, and I'm looking forward to the holidays and just enjoying what this year has left. Oh,
I know. It's already towards the end of the year. I cannot believe it. But you know what? There's more in store for 2024. I think. Did you like that?
More in store for 2024.
Okay. Mahalo and then some.
And then some.
And you're welcome. Okay.
You're welcome. Oh my God.
But I know that even so, like, but as we gather together too, I mean, of course, like we said, there's different, like as I was telling you, as our families got together, of course, there are some things that we were like, oh, that's right, she liked that.
Right.
Oh, that's right, they like that. But and this whole attitude, because when we do gather, sometimes it's not a friendly kind of gathering. We have an attitude.
And then we go into the gratitude with an attitude segment.
Right. So come on, you guys.
Hey, I think everybody can really, relate to this, because if you have, gratitude in your heart, you're grateful for the things you currently have and you're striving for, whether, it's your job or if it's a new car or a house or whatever, or something really small too, right? You still have to be grateful in every day that we wake up.
That's right.
Thanksgiving, like we said, is every day. Should be every day. But the gratitude, and we're titling this gratitude with an attitude, because you can also be a little sour and have a little bit of stink.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're human.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we're grateful, but also, like, when things are thrown at us, we're like, oh, come on.
Oh, girl. I got a story. You want to hear it? Story time. Story time. Okay, story time, everybody, okay? Story time with Lepa Leps, okay? So this week, of course, like I said, we just got back from California, and I was like, you know, from time to time, number one, too, also make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Like, when we say we're talking about love on each other, I mean, go ahead and get a checkup. Get a tune-up. I mean, just like our car needs an oil change every 3,000 miles, maybe you need oil change like I needed an oil
Jiffy
change.
Lube.
So I did. I know Jiffy Lube. Okay, Chevron, Valvoline. Anyways, you know, sponsor us. Okay, anyways. So this week I got a call from my doctor, and there was a report on some things regarding my health that I know that's going to be challenging. Right. And I faced this before, and I was like, number one, I was grateful that they found it, but at the same time too, I was like, what? Really? Yeah. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to. Oh my gosh, I've done this already. I don't want to do this. And so, like you said, the whole gratitude with the attitude. I mean, that was the one thing. I'm like, I'm grateful, but I admit I had to take a minute. I was like, I don't care. I'm going to sit in the corner and I'm going to pout. Give me the dunce thing on my head. I don't care. I'll wear all the crowns. Okay. Right. Because I'm going to have an attitude. However, from there on, I'm not going to sit in it. I got to get up and go. We got to get up and we got to. So you can still have that attitude, but don't sit in the attitude. Revert back to gratitude and let's press on and let's get what we got to get done. Get her done. Get her done.
So, like you say, you can't stay there too long.
Small kind story time with Lepa Leps.
But you know what, sis? You're going to get through it with the power of prayer and the power of support. At least you have, you've seen and now you know what to do and how to get ahead of it. And, health is health. Health is wealth.
Right.
And
health is wealth.
At this point in life, we just need to really take care of our insides, our outsides, our surroundings, and really protect our peace, protect our hearts, and protect our health in whatever form comes our way. And it's really important. I think today's topic is really deep.
Yeah, it is,
and then some.
Yeah, it is, and then some. And also one thing that I know that what helps me kind of change that attitude back into gratitude is prayer.
Right.
There is power in prayer. And there is power when you allow other people to pray for you. Yes. So just a special shout out and thank you to everyone who has been praying for not only me, but my family and, but like all of us. I know there are people praying for you, Toni. I know there are people praying for even PHLV. I mean, I pray for PHLV. Okay. There is power in prayer because prayer changes everything.
Everything.
So just, that's what really kind of helps me kind of revert back and come back around and be like, okay, let's turn this attitude into a gratitude.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, but okay.
I'm sorry I was crying, but I'm better now. And here we are.
I just need a minute.
Yes.
Because I'm not perfect, but give me a minute.
And that's okay. I think, and the power of prayer and also fellowship. You're sometimes reluctant to really reach out to those people that are closest to you because you're like, oh, they're going to judge me. I'm going through a turbulent time.
I don't want to burden them.
Or I don't want to burden anybody. But at the end of the day, everybody's going through their own battles. And like, there was this one thing, like, if everybody was to throw in their problems into a pile, if you picked somebody else's problem, would you go and get yours back, right? Or would you take yours back?
Okay.
Because God's not going to give you something you can't handle.
Right.
Right? So the message in that is that if I have something that I'm going through, it's almost like, okay, well, I can go through this. I can take this and run and make sure that, I take care of this battle right now because somebody else's battle may not be for me and I may not be able to handle it. So
that's right.
The power in prayer, reach out and don't feel like you're burdening people because I think, we're social creatures.
That's right.
Although you're an introvert or extrovert, we're social creatures and we're in the social realm of being able to connect with other people and, really, it doesn't have to be a stranger either, but if it is, sometimes those are the people that'll listen, and give a bigger heart and an open ear. So,
absolutely. I think if anyone else, if anyone is actually listening and watching this, if they do need prayer, just put it in the comments because that way we can be like, hey, let's pray for these people and let's get together because that's important. Prayer, people pray. Pray for me.
Pray for me.
I pray for you. You pray for me. We pray for everybody.
Everybody. And the healing process of the things that we've gone through in the last few years, especially with COVID, the lockdowns, just being isolated in whatever area of life you were experiencing, that really helps out is being able to reach out and understanding other people's perspectives,
right.
Especially with the political and the religious background or insights. It's very controversial, so when you're able to sit back and just understand other people's approaches and experiences and not be so judgmental right away, and just really, listen.
Yeah.
Listen with an open heart.
Listen to the sound in my heart. Yeah.
Oh.
It's very important. Melody. No, it's okay. But, I think it's, right. It's important to be slow to speak. Slow to anger, but quick to listen.
Yes.
Because everybody's perspective, although we want to make sure everybody knows our perspective, it's not our responsibility. We cannot be like, I like blue, and you're like, you're gonna like blue too, and you're like, but I like purple.
I like periwinkle, so that's a merge of blue and purple.
You're like, not even purple. It's periwinkle, everybody. So just it's not I'm not gonna force you to like blue because I love it. And just like vice versa. So we just gotta respect everyone's beliefs and their choices. It may not be in agreement with yours, but hey, respect. You know what I mean?
Get you, girl.
We just gotta keep it there.
Yeah.
Keep it there. Keep it real.
And the attitude part is as the flesh will come out sometimes. We're like, okay, well, this is my season to learn, to evolve. And I'm so lucky to have friends like you that have come in my life, that are able to walk with me and really shed light on things that I may not have answers to, and pray for me, and and have fun at the same time. We have a lot of fun, Today is a little bit more of a deeper conversation.
Yeah.
It's just Lepa and I, but I think at the end of the day, you have that friend that you can laugh with and also be a little bit miserable with, but you're like, no, bring it back.
Yeah, we got to bring it, circle back.
Yeah.
I think it's really good to be authentic and be original all the time. The person that you see here and there, it's very important because we want that in our lives.
Yeah.
Who would want something that's like we're not switches. We're not turn this on and turn this off. And I think it's it brings us closer together. I mean, it helps us pull through together.
Well, the energy is transferable. And I think even if you are hurting or whatever, you're still able to share the joy that you really have in your heart.
Yeah.
You can laugh a little bit and
we can find joy.
Ice.
We're going to find joy somewhere, girl.
Everywhere, yeah.
There's a silver lining somewhere on some cloud around here.
Always,
we both walk in and we're like,
oh,
it's a little shady
cloudy
today.
right here.
Like I'm feeling the shade right now. It's a little cloud.
A little
cloud
tree.
With the rain coming around, falling on our heads. But you know what? Yeah. There's always a silver lining. We'll always find that way. And that's why it's important for fellowship. That's why it's important to communicate with each other. We're made to, to be in community. We're not made to be alone.
No.
Because you are not alone.
That was
I am here with you.
Why was that one of my songs?
It was
for later. Anyway, inside joke. All right. Well, and also we're very thankful for PHLV Radio and
Absolutely.
grateful to PHLV Radio, Kuya Johan, and everybody that's involved in the production of what is a message board that we can have this platform to speak to people that may or may not need this message or they need this message.
I love it. I love it, the fact that when you come in here, it is home. It feels like home, and the love that you feel, the respect, and just the professionalism. I mean, talk about this. I am so excited for what's yet to come for PHLV. Yes. So you guys got to stay tuned because on to bigger and better and greater things.
Right.
So excited.
And there's so many programs on PHLV Radio. You guys can catch them on Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. This PHLV Radio is not limited to just Filipinos. We really outreach to the entire world.
Come on, let's go.
International waters.
We are international waters. We should do one in international waters.
You get a touch. You get a touch.
Yeah, right? We are in Cambodia right now, everybody. No, just
we
kidding.
are in Philippines.
Yeah.
We really are in the Philippines.
Well, yeah, we are. So maybe one day we will be actually in the Philippines to do this. And so, but like, besides that, I love it that we can cross culture.
Yes.
It's for everyone. It's not just for one, it's for everyone.
And I love, being able to speak on things that are close to home, but also relevant and relatable.
Yeah.
So, if you have a topic that you want to cover and maybe you guys want to be a guest, let us know. Go ahead and message down below, wherever. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Well, we have another segment.
Oh, boy. So, another segment, huh?
Yeah, we have. We have some fun stuff going on.
Okay, Toni the producer. Let's go.
We're going to keep it light today after the deep conversation. So, the last show we had, you weren't here, Leps. Wish that you were, because we did, hang out with Lee, and it was a really good conversation about grief. Lee. Hi, Lee. Grief and gratitude.
Yeah.
And still remaining in that after losing, a loved one, and being able to cope and having the outlets and the avenues to, maybe connect with those that have lost loved ones. So, and that was a really good episode, but I'm really glad you're back.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little segment called Music Mayhem.
Music Mayhem.
I think we're going to keep it as Music Mayhem.
The crowd goes wild. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to sing lyrics to a song.
Okay.
And then the last word of that song, you're going to pick up and sing another song.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go.
Are we ready?
I'm going to stay in the 90s or stay where I know. Okay, I'll think of everything. I could go anywhere.
And you can, the last word could be any part of the song. Like, it doesn't have to be the first word of the song.
Well, I only know the beginning words of the song, Toni.
Okay, girl. Here we go. All right.
Let's see what she does. Okay, let's see. All right. See how this goes. Oh, boy. Toni.
You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away, I am here to stay.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Stay.
I'm like, stay. Okay. The only song that comes to my mind is Stay. But I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Stay.
Is it forever?
Yes.
Stay with me right here forever.
There it is. Because I remember it. Stay. It was by Jodeci.
Blackstreet.
Oh, it was Blackstreet. Oh,
yes.
I was like, by Jodeci? I was like, Backstreet. Sorry.
Okay.
We're still in the 90s. So.
Yeah, we're going to stay in the 90s.
Stay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was Blackstreet. I like that. Okay.
It was one of them.
Let's do.
It was one of them.
All right, because we're wearing vests, I'm going to sing this one, Best Friends. Ready?
Oh, my goodness.
Whenever I'm down,
oh no,
I call you my friend.
Oh, shit.
Wait, I'm singing it wrong. No. Na, 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 say, friends may, I should know that I've got your back. It's automatic.
Okay.
Automatic.
Oh, man. Automatic, girl. Automatic. Oh my gosh.
That was a bad song.
So I was hoping you were ending on Friends, because I was gonna be like, Friends, how many of us have them? But I was like, automatic.
Friends.
I'm like, automatic, supersonic.
Hypnotic, funky, fresh.
Is it? But they don't say automatic, girl. They say supersonic.
Oh, see, you know better. Oh, you're singing two songs.
I am singing. Yeah, I'm remixing this.
Okay, here we go. We got another one.
You are throwing me for a loop, girl. As you can tell, we are not ready for this.
We're not ready for this, but we're going to keep going. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm like this. Gosh, now I'm like... Well,
some people search forever for that one special kiss.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm like this, I'm going blank. I'm like,
it's hard, right? But in the car we were vibing.
I was vibing totally. But you know what? For this is a gospel song comes to my mind.
I like it.
So it's like, this world may try to satisfy the longing deep in your soul. It's like, for only Jesus can satisfy your soul. So that's the only song for that part.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
So we should close it out on that.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Yay.
Sorry. I feel like it was like.
No, you know what? Okay, guys. So we're gonna work on this segment, but I think that was impromptu. We're finally back in the studio.
Yes.
We're back vibing.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry. Thank you for understanding, everybody. Thank you. But I'm just really happy that you are back. We are back in the studio. And with the holidays coming up, guys, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
I'm pretty sure this will be airing at some point within now and now.
Now and later.
So if you hear this now, I'm just thankful for you guys tuning in to Mahalo Halo Las Vegas, Mahalo Halo, and then some. It's been a great, I think 10. We have 10 dozen a dozen episodes so far.
I love how you said 10 dozen.
10 or a dozen.
10 or a dozen or 10 dozen. she's speaking life, everybody. And that's what we should always do is speak life. But 10 and more, and then some.
Yes.
And then some, and it's just a blessing because what a beautiful celebration of Filipino American Heritage Month or History Month brought together, because now we can go on and then some and just prepare for the future. Like I said, there's so much more in store for 2024 for PHLV Radio and Mahalo Halo and then some.
And then some. So guys, thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Toni Rose, along with my best friend,
your girl, MC Lepa Leps. We love you guys.
Again. We'll see you guys soon. Be kind. Peace.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.